marches. All right, today for cardio, we've got lateral runs and windmills. Going with our lateral runs in about 25 seconds. Make sure we're nice and warmed up. All right, so we get kind of into a mini squat and we'll shuffle side to side. If you can go longer than just one shuffle, feel free to. Just limited on space. Awesome. All right, and we'll march. All right, we got windmills next. All right, touch an opposite hand to opposite foot. Awesome. Can march. All right, first exercise of the day, we're going to do some hamstring curls. So we'll do 45 seconds each leg. Really making sure we're using our hamstring to perform knee flexion. Just kicking up our foot, all right? We need good mind muscle connection with this one. All right, so we can just go ahead and start with our right leg. Really focus on contracting that hamstring. I lied, we're gonna do a minute each leg. All right, 15 more seconds. Awesome. All right, let's march. 30-second break. And then we'll do the left leg. All right, left leg, here we go. 1 minute. 30 more seconds. So, all right, let's go ahead and march. Next up, we've got single leg RDLs. So use our desk for this one. Again, kind of focusing on our hamstrings. We'll do 45 seconds. I promise this time with our RDLs. So 45 seconds per leg. We'll start with the right leg. All right, so what we're gonna do, keep our back in line with our leg, bend down. We should feel stretch in the leg that is not moving. Fifteen more seconds to go. All right, and we'll march. Reach up our hamstrings with the other leg. All right, you're gonna get ready. Left leg, here we go. Awesome job. All right, we'll march. All right, so we're back to cardio. And we've got just two more exercises to do for the lower body. All right, lateral runs are coming up. Here we go. Good, simple march. Got windmills coming up. Here we go. Awesome. All right. Next thing for the lower body, we are gonna do a wall sit, and then we've got some curtsy lunges to do. I feel like we can do 45 seconds on the wall sit. Let's see how it goes. So we can come to our wall. We're gonna slowly sit down and just make sure those legs are at a 90-degree angle. Should really feel this in the quads. If you need to come out of it, just slowly come up, but then try to get right back into it. All right, we've got 30 more seconds to go. Just sit a little lower if you're not already at that 90-degree angle. We got like 10 more seconds. You got it. All right, very carefully come out of it and we will march. Just one more thing to do for the lower body. Curtsy lunge. We'll do 30 seconds each leg. So this is the one where you're just kind of coming behind you and doing sort of like a half lunge squat thing. Great. So we'll go ahead. Curtsy. Amazing. Let's march. All right. We got the other side to do coming up. Okay. Here we go. Amazing. All right, so back to cardio, and then we're moving on to core. Okay, lateral runs. I'm having a hard time saying the word today. Lateral runs. And march. Windmills up next. Go. Amazing. All right. First thing for core, we are going to be at our desk, high plank position. Actually, for all of these, but for the first one, we're going to do that Spider-Man walk plank type thing. So nice tight core as we're doing this. All right, we're going to like act like we're climbing up a wall like Spider-Man, right? Great movie, the new one. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. All right, we'll be here for 45 seconds. We got about 30 more seconds to go. So, all right. Okay, next thing and last thing before bird dogs. So we'll do 30 seconds each side, march and break in between. Here we go. All right, extend opposite arm and leg, and we'll meet together. Just make sure that core is nice and tight. Awesome. We'll march. Finish up core with the other side. All right. Here we go. Amazing. All right, cardio again. And then we are going to do some upper body. We're going to start off with those inchworms, all on the floor. That's not your thing, we'll just do push-ups. And then we'll do those ITY arm pulses. All right. Cardio's first. Lateral runs. Ooh, here we go. Amazing march. Windmills are next. Here we go with windmills. good. Okay. So we're gonna start off with those inchworms after marching. Don't have to go to like a full, like crazy plank, but just enough so you kind of feel it in that core, all right? But mostly focusing on your shoulders here, just nice strong back, shoulders, chest as we walk our hands out to a plank, all right? 1 minute here. We can go ahead and get going, all right. Oh, sorry. So a couple more. All right, and we'll march. All right, so just those I's, T's, and Y's next. I think we'll have time for 2 rounds. We'll see where we're at with the first round, okay? All right, so we'll start with our T's, pulsing towards the back of the room. From the T's, oh, sore. Trying to work on my shoulder strength and it's killing me a little bit, but we're good. It's all for good things. Amazing and wise. Oh God. I think we're gonna have time for one more round. And go ahead and drop. We'll march and get ready for that second round. We're gonna add that half pulse. All right, half pulse, here we go. All right, T's. and wise. Amazing. Go ahead and drop. All right. Get going with our stretches. So first one we're gonna do toe touch stretch, and then we're gonna do a little bit of cat cow, and then some arm stuff as well. We can start to slow things down. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, and we're going to get going with that front fold. All right, so go ahead, reach for those toes. Try to get as far down as you can without hurting yourself, feeling any pain. All right, you can go ahead and relax the head, let it hang loose. Grab opposite elbows. You can let go of your elbows. Reach down towards the ground. We have a micro bend in our knees also, not straight legged. All right, and let's slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Hair always gets crazy after that one. All right, let's go ahead and do a nice chest stretch now. So anchor our arm wherever we can and just kind of rotate your body away from it. You can put this on just a regular wall as well and just rotate the other side. And we can switch sides. All right. Last stretch of the day. We're going to do that cat cow. So go ahead and have a seat in your chair. We are going to curve our back. Chin goes to chest. And then we will cow. Head up, arch your back. And same thing. Cat, chin to chest, curved back. And this one, cow. Chin up is arched. All right, and that will do it for today. Thanks for attending. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you Monday.